What's up, y'all? Arianna here, back again. It is time for another story time. This one's actually an update story time because a lot has happened since that last Tinder psycho story. Yep. So first things first, yes, Aladdin saw the video. He did not have a YouTube. He didn't use his YouTube channel. He didn't do anything on YouTube if he had a channel, but somehow he researched and found me. He was not subscribed to me. He didn't have any other social media. He had a Facebook, and I didn't post this video on Facebook, and I had already blocked him on Facebook. So somehow he decided to create this alias YouTube with his real name and comment on video. And his comment said, haha, this is really funny. I mean, I get it. Like, the way I told the story was funny, but he shouldn't be laughing. He should not think it's humorous. So I blocked him. I was a little creeped out, a little scared, like, what in the world? Because he did not have any social media and stuff like that. So that was like, okay, this is weird. And that was, I think, maybe a month after I posted the video, maybe a month or 3 weeks-ish, around that time, that he made that comment. I was like, oh my gosh, like, he gonna find me and like slice my neck open. I was a little nervous, y'all. But then also, before I continue, I wanted to address the whole, a lot of people were mad that I was saying that I was Christian in my last video. I mean, I totally support like different beliefs. Like, you believe what you want to believe, but I didn't say a lot of things that happen between us. He would make a lot of jokes about like Christianity. Like, he asked me one day, he was like, hey, can I go to church with you? And I was like, oh, sure, like, if you want to. But then he kept making jokes. He was like, the Christians are gonna think I'm gonna bomb the place, and like all this stuff that was just unnecessary. And he would always make like little jabs and stuff like that. I don't want to get into all that, but that was why I put that in there as a red flag, is because the way he spoke about my beliefs and things like that was like manipulative in the way that he wanted to like change me and change my faith, which is something I'm like really deeply rooted in. So that's why like people were like getting like really angry in the comments, like, you don't support different beliefs. Like, no, like, I have friends that are Jewish, I have friends that are atheists, I have friends that are Buddhist. Like, I don't care, but don't try and push your beliefs on me or make me feel badly for believing what I believe. Because I personally wouldn't do that to anyone else. I know some other people do. There's extremists in every religion, and there are extreme Christians, but I'm not one of them. So y'all can leave y'all's hate at the door. Anyway, I just had to make that known for this video because some of y'all were getting too crunk in the comments. I had to do some blocking. This girl was like, I want to debate with you. I don't want to debate. I'm not changing my faith. I love God. You can love not God. I don't care. You do you. I don't want to debate. Oh, I didn't know. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let me tell this story about this crazy psycho man and move about my day. Anyway, so after I blocked him, after I deleted his comment, blocked him, because also I didn't want people to find out who it was, because I do want to protect his identity, because I'm not trying to get like sued or nothing like that. So I deleted his comment because it was like, use his name. I didn't hear from him for a few months, and I did get a few hate comments that were like saying he was right, stuff like that. And I just secretly, like, in my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, which one of his friends, if he didn't really have that many friends, who did he pay to comment this? That's literally what I thought. But then he made another account with like a different, it was his name, but it was like his initials, and it's like his first initial and his last name, and he commented again on the video. And I wish I would have screenshot this comment, but I do not remember what the comment was, but it was something like me lying or something like that. And I was just like, why do you keep coming to the video? Like people are gonna find out it's you, and obviously if they get to know you, then they're gonna know like all this stuff is true. Like, why are you trying to expose yourself? So I deleted his comment again and blocked that account. But then he emailed me and he messaged me on YouTube the same message, and I didn't want to like open it because I don't know, I just don't want him to know if I don't know if there's like a red thing on YouTube message. I don't even know how to get to YouTube message, but I got an email that I got a message on YouTube, and it said the exact same thing that his email did. So I had to block that account, and then I had to block his email address, and he was trying to get me, so pretty much the message was he wanted me to take the video down. The video had been up for months. This was back in, I think, December. This was back in December. So literally 2 months ago, and this video went up in what, September? But he was like, can you delete this video? And I was just like thinking in my head like, no, like no. So I didn't respond, of course, just because I'm not trying to communicate with him. I had blocked him on everything, or on like my phone. He couldn't text me. I blocked him on Facebook, and then apparently he was making a new YouTube account to comment and watch the video or whatever. And so I just didn't want to communicate with him. I didn't want to like talk to him, so I just deleted that email. And then he tried to report my video because the next day, because I hadn't responded to his email, I got an email from YouTube and they said that they had to review my video because someone said it compromised their identity or something like that. But y'all know I didn't say his name in that video. I call him Aladdin. And so YouTube was like, you can take the video down, or if you leave it up for the next 48 hours, we will review the video and determine if the video is okay to stay up or not. And so I was just like, I didn't break any rules. I didn't say his name. I didn't expose him, like who he was. The guidelines were like, you have to say like their address, their social security number, their first and last name, like all this stuff. And I was just like, why would he, like, no, I didn't do that. So of course the video, as you can see, is still up. His report didn't work. But that kind of pissed me off because, you know, I'm a digital influencer, so my income comes from making videos. Like, I make money from videos and things like that. So him trying to like cut off like my income and trying to report me to YouTube, like what if I got my account deleted, even though I didn't say, like, I didn't expose him or anything like that. So that pissed me off. But still, I was like, you know what? Hopefully he's done now. You can't report the video. The video is, nothing's bad in the video. He and I don't talk. Nobody knows this is him. He is just being a stalker right now. It's like, I'm just not gonna communicate with him because this man is a psycho. But then he did not give up. He commented again. Y'all, when I tell y'all this man is a psycho, like half the people won't believe me. They were like, you're the psycho. I'm like, no, I just said the story all funny and goofy and extra to give y'all a little giggle and give y'all a little laugh. But if I told that story seriously, like I could have ended up on Dr. Phil. Like, maybe I should have. Dang, I could have been like the Catch Me Outside girl. Let me practice. Everything was wonderful in the beginning. But then he started getting really controlling. He got mad at me for wanting to hang out with my friends. And I'm just too dramatic. I'm too dramatic. But you know, I could, if I was serious about that story, like that's an actual, like, he could have been abusive to somebody who did not have a strong mindset or whatever. I'm just too strong-willed. I'm like, I hate people trying to control me and tell me what to do. I hate it with a passion. Oh. So I was just like, can you get your little scrunch? Anyway. So he commented on the video. He said, I forgive you, Ari, but I don't know how you live with yourself with all these lies. See, right there. Him trying to flip it and make it seem like I'm lying and then talking about I forgive you. Forgive me for what? What did I do? I mean, okay, I get it. I made a story time video about him and posted on the internet, but nobody knows it's him. At least now y'all know I'm not a liar. At least now y'all know, because I could have made up that story. I could have made up all those crazy things. I did not make up a thing in that story. Y'all know I was dealing with a real psycho. So he just made me confirm that I'm legit and that my story time is real. Like some of these YouTubers out here be making up stories. Mine is real. This is a real life deal, crisis. Drink my apple juice. So at this point, I get pissed off. I said, you done already messaged me, commented on like 5 different accounts, emailed me, tried to get my video reported, and then you're gonna try to and say, I forgive you? I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. There's nothing to forgive because I'm not sorry. I decided to unblock him on Facebook and message him to leave me alone. I said, you need to stop sending all these things. You need to leave me alone. I was like, I'm gonna get a restraining order on you and take you to court if you do not leave me alone. This is harassment and bullying. I'm really dramatic. I was like, this is harassment and this is bullying, and if you do not leave me alone, the cops will come knocking at your door. That scared him. But then also, I wasn't sure if he blocked me or not on Facebook. I mean, I guess not, because I could message him, like his account was there, but I didn't think about that at the time. I was just livid. I was literally so mad. Like, this psycho man will not leave me alone, keeps commenting on my bait, like, leave me alone. So I Google voice messaged him with like a different number, and I told him that we had everything on file, all the text messages, the phone calls, everything. I was like, we have it all on file. He kept saying, I forgive you, I forgive you. I'm like, there's nothing to forgive. And then finally, I told him if he messaged me one more time, then I was gonna call the cops on him. I mean, you really can't call the police on somebody for texting you. But it worked. He stopped messaging me, and then he messaged me back on Facebook and was like, I didn't mean to hurt you, and if you felt abused, I'm sorry. Like, he gave like an apology or whatever, but he was not about to give no apology, because until I told him like I was about to call cops on him, and especially because he knows all that stuff is real. Like, everything that happened was real, and like all the comments and stuff are like, this is a tactic that people use to control and abuse people, so like stuff like that. So I was like, look, like, you do not want these problems, Aladdin. You don't want these problems. Don't try me. But if I do come up dead, y'all better go and get my vengeance, because it was Aladdin, because I'm scared of him. Crazy self. He's gonna pop up in my door one day or something. I'm so glad we moved. So he finally stopped writing me. And that was back in December. All this happened in December. So now, he and I have not spoken. I re-blocked him on Facebook. He hasn't tried to reach out on anything else. He hasn't commented on the video, none of that. So hopefully it's the last I'll ever hear from him. And it's also the last that I will be using Tinder, because they need to like screen these people, psycho people. This is crazy. I think he should have gotten screened. But then also I should have known, because I had a weird vibe when I first met him on the first date. I was like, something's off. But I was like, it's cool, like, he's nice. But I kept asking my roommate, I was like, Hannah, what's the catch? Because I knew there was a catch. You know when somebody's just genuinely nice and you never ask what's the catch. There was a huge catch. He tried to catch me and lock me up. That's what that was. So anyway, that's what happened after I posted the video. That's the latest update. Nothing else has happened. If I do go missing or MIA off of YouTube for a while, it's probably because he kidnapped me. I did have a dream that he held a gun to my head and tried to get me. Then I also had a dream that he had a black daddy, and his black daddy called me a whore. And I yelled at him and I said, I'm 16. And I'm 24. In my dream, guess I was 16, I don't know. And he was not a black man, so I don't know why he had a black daddy. Anyway, this video is gonna wait too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications. This video's post notification shout out goes to... If you want a shout out in my video, then make sure to turn on those notifications and comment down below that you are part of the notification gang. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more story times. And maybe, just maybe, I'll go out on another date or two just to have a story time story to tell y'all. Because I'm running out of stories and y'all keep requesting story times. I only have so many stories. I've only been on so many dates. I don't date. I haven't dated in almost 5 months. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.